Hi friends, today I want to show how I connect and test Linux webcams under Linux. Okay, so here we have my computer and let's look what video devices, what webcams we have. For that I say ls/dev like devices, then video star, and we see we have two video devices, both pointing to the same hardware. You can find this when you say ll, long list, then you see both are pointing to the same device. Well, just believe it to me. Okay. So, and when I now want to test it, I use the program cheese to get this installed. You do a sudo apt install cheese. I have already done this, but this is how it would work if it was new. It is already on the latest version here. And now I say cheese minus d like device and then dev video 0. And what will happen? Of course, nothing will happen because I'm using this actual device to record myself for you. Okay, and the same is true for Dev Video 1. These are both the same devices. I don't know why they are duplicate in this version of Linux Mint. Maybe a little bug. And now I connect this here to USB and I run D messages. So I look at the kernel's messages to the system. So, and it says, hey, new USB device found. It tells me the vendor ID. This is a Logitech webcam, and tells me the product ID and also the current rate. Okay, let's have a look what has happened. We have two new devices. And when I now call cheese and ask it for dev video 2, then suddenly you see quite another picture from another webcam. And now you can even look behind where I'm recording. Isn't that nice? Okay, that's not too flattering what you see here. Anyway, I just wanted to show you there's more to this. You can also install FFmpeg, doing sudo apt install ffmpeg, which is an expert tool for creating videos. I have already installed it. So this is what you see here. But I can not only use it for videos, I can also use it for capturing still images, for capturing a video with exactly one frame, so an image. I say ffmpeg -f, like format, video for Linux, video size. Here you say whatever size you want. Input device, in this case dev video 2, so this is one of the new devices, that is that here, okay. And then how many frames? One frame. And how shall I call it? Let's say we call it picture.jpg. And now this guy has taken one image, and we can display it by opening picture.jpg. And this looks exactly what it could have seen. So this is how you can automate. For example, you could use a Raspberry Pi Linux system and attach a camera, and then you would be able to monitor a lot of things: your yard, your street. If that's I'm not saying it's legal, but you could do it technically. And what I'm doing with it is I'm monitoring my gas counter. So I take a picture every day of my gas counter, so I know how many gas I have been consuming over the year. And with a bit of OCR, it's even possible to automate recognizing this and then getting statistics. Okay, in this month you have used so much gas, and so on. So you can also use it to track the humidity in your room. So there is no limit. The sky is the limit. Yeah, only your fantasy is the limit of what you can do with a webcam. Okay, what else can you do it? You can troubleshoot it. For example, you should know which modules are being used for it. And for that, I can tell you we use the command lsmod. So list the kernel modules, in other words, list the drivers that the kernel has loaded. And I can tell you by most probably, and we can do a grep, universal video control, something like that. So this is a UVC video is by most counts the valid driver for a webcam under Linux. And if you unload this module, then suddenly it will not work any longer and the video devices will disappear. So if you have any way to when you need any way to debug it, have a look at the kernel module UVC video and at the devices dev video 0, video 1, and so on. Okay, I hope this can help you in your Linux life. If yes, then write me a comment. I love those, and let's stay in touch there. See you.